Okay, this time we're going to be doing Super Mario RPG, and we're going to be doing the Culex battle. Super Mario RPG is one of my favorite games, made by Square, who did all the Final Fantasy games. They did a really nice job with Super Mario RPG. They made basically a very novice-friendly RPG. Like, I wasn't that familiar with RPGs when I picked this game up back in the late 90s or whatever. And so it's a good gateway game for that. Okay, so these two files. This one right here is me at Monstro Town right after I've done 100 super jumps, but right before I talk to the character that gives you the super suit. That way I can go and play the rest of the game with the super suit. This file is me all the way leveled up at the very end of the game. All that's left to do is to beat Culex. I have the super suit. And I deliberately did not fight Culex because I thought it was cool to fight him when you're completely leveled up and you have everything. So let's take a quick look at the inventory. Special item, got the Soprano card, the best card to use at the juice bar. Take a look at the status. All 5 party members are completely leveled up, level 30. And just look at the stats on Mario and Toadstool. Bowser's stats are pretty good too. Items, I think I have one of everything. Bright card, which lets you get to the casino. Have the star egg. I still have the wallet. And I think Yoshi was the toughest item for me to get. Go to equip, we see Mario has the lazy shell item, the weapon. But more importantly, he has the super suit. The super suit is so difficult to get. I'm so glad they put this game on the Super Nintendo Classic because on my SNES cartridge, I have a save. I have 2 save files. One where I have I've already done the super jumps and I just have to go and talk to the character, just like on the save file I have on here. And I also have the save file where I'm completely leveled up. I haven't fought Culex. But the problem is with the Super Nintendo cartridge, it uses a battery backup, and one day that battery will die, and all that save data will be lost. Here, where it's on the Super Nintendo Classic, I'll be able to revisit those save files forever. They're pretty permanent. A truly fine suit. It is. It protects you from so many status attacks. You take so little damage. You can basically cheese the rest of the game. I think the attack scarf is the other item that you get from the character that gives you rewards for doing the super jumps. Princess is using the Scrooge ring because she's basically the mage. Uses a lot of magic abilities to heal characters and bring them back. As you can see, everyone has their best items, their best weapons, best armor. I even still have the items that you only get one shot at getting. The amulet, you only get one chance at getting that in Booster's Tower. The feather, you only get one chance of getting that when the dodo bird is attacking you. There's even a treasure chest, a secret treasure chest. It's in the Mushroom Kingdom Castle. You only have one chance at getting that. I made sure to get that. Okay, I think I've put it off long enough. It's time to fight Culex. this character basically giving you the hint that you need to use the shiny stone to fight Culex. And this is the Chow that gives you all the bonuses for the super jumps. If anyone's ever tried to get the super suit, doing the 100 super jumps in a row is so incredibly difficult. Your timing has to be perfect. It really is one of the toughest items to get in any game. A couple of cool things about this fight. Culex is a character from the Final Fantasy games. They put him in Super Mario RPG as kind of an Easter egg. You don't have to fight him, but he's actually a lot tougher than the final boss of the game, Smithy. You get the Final Fantasy battle music, and when you win, you get the Final Fantasy victory music. He also gives you an item, the Quartz Charm. It's not very useful, though. It doesn't really stack up compared to the Attack Scarf or any of the other top items you can get. The only thing that's annoying about this fight is that the 4 crystals, for the first couple minutes of the fight, every time I take a turn, then I have to go sit through all the animations of the 4 crystals attacking. And I think the Earth Crystal's the one that I'm supposed to break first. They also have a lot of HP, so it's going to take a while. And as you'll notice in this fight, because Mario has the super suit and Princess has the lazy shell armor, they're both going to be protected against all status attacks. And they're also not going to take much damage. Bowser, on the other hand, is going to take a ton of damage because he doesn't have either of the 2 best armors in the game. Now that Dark Star attack, I think, is the only one that can do any notable damage against either Mario or Princess. Now that Shredder move, what that does is that takes away any stat boosts that you might have. I don't have any, so it's kind of a wasted turn. Comeback, I'm going to use a timed hit, so that way Bowser gets all his life back. So if you're doing this fight without the lazy shell or the super suit, this is a lot harder. You're going to be using comeback a lot more often, you're going to be using a lot more pick-me-ups, and this fight takes forever. And you can still lose. finally broke one crystal. I know there's a coronavirus joke in there somewhere, I just can't think of what it is. The wind crystal, I think, has the highest defense. Bowser just getting hammered. Once I get rid of that wind crystal, things should be moving a little bit more smoothly. Excellent, we got the attack up bonus, and it's gone. That Shredder's gonna take away the attack bonus before I even get a chance to use it. Okay, I think we'll go after the water crystal next. That Dark Star attack did 107 damage to Mario. That's pretty big considering Mario has the Super Suit. One more round of attacks ought to break the water crystal. There we go. focus our attacks on the fire crystal. And we get to attack with more frequency now. I think the lazy shell attacks, defends against any kind of elemental attack, fire attacks, water attacks, wind attacks, earth attacks, as well as preventing status attacks, which is why they're so useful in this battle where you have elemental crystals. Bowser having bad luck. Okay, now we can just focus on Culex. This fight's just about over. Turn ought to do it. And look at that, Bowser defeats Culex. You get 244 experience points but no coins. Get the Final Fantasy victory music. And I'll do the text nice and slow so you can read it. By another game, he obviously means Final Fantasy. Got the quartz charm. One thing that's kind of cool, Culex isn't the only crossover character in this game. The door's gone now, by the way. But Link from the Zelda games is in this game as well. He's sleeping in a bed in an inn. And Samus from Metroid is in there as well. It's kind of a bummer, though. I wish you could add them to your party and you could have Mario, Link, and Samus fighting the enemies. Let's take a look at the quartz charm. Now if you try to equip it, watch the stats. They go down. The attack scarf is obviously better than the quartz charm. Look at the jinx belt though. It goes down as well. I don't know, maybe it has some other effect that I'm not figuring out. All I know is I never use it. And I'm not going to bother saving it because I like being able to do that fight again and again. So that's what the Culex fight looks like if you do it with the supercell and the lazy shell. And your characters are fully leveled up. So, thanks for watching.